Hallo und willkommen zu Lone Star. Wir spielen Tales of Monkey Island. Hallo und willkommen zu Lone Star. Wir spielen Tales of Monkey Island. Wir sind beim Chapter 4. The Trial and Execution of Guybrush Threepwood.
While searching for a cure to the pirate-afflicting pox of LeChuck, the fates of Guybrush Threepwood and Morgan Le Fay are blown off course when they are swallowed by a lovelorn leviathan. Much to Morgan and Guybrush's surprise, an uneasy alliance to escape the beast blossoms into a genuine friendship between the pirate and pirate hunter. A tidal shift that leads Threepwood to the elusive pox-curing Esponja Grande. But Guybrush learns too late that it is the wise pirate who prepares for the inevitable change in the winds as Morgan betrays him and returns him to the scientific clutches of the Marquis de Sange.
$28, $29, 30,000 pieces of silver, mon petit chouchou. Just as we agreed.
It had better be, or I'll cut the difference out of your fluffy wig.
I got an idea. Why don't you let me go and I'll pay you double what the Marquis is paying.
Don't embarrass yourself, Threepwood.
Sie hat also auch die Verrätersumme bekommen, nur mit 1000 noch hinten dran.
I'll auction off my entire collection of autographed sextants.
Threepwood, you grossly underestimate the value of that which gushes through your body.
Well, I've got a pretty good idea. Why, my spit alone once won me 8,000 pieces of 8 on Voodoo Island.
Then you shall die knowing that you gave a priceless gift to science! Finally! I've got this, Threepwood. I've got the formula, and soon I'll have nothing left than life eternal! Oh, I'm as happy as a penguin sliding on its belly.
Ich kann es immer noch nicht glauben, dass sie uns verraten hat. Die ist doch unser größter Fan.
What is this?
Ah, it's a welcome back party. I hope they brought ice cream cake.
Guybrush Threepwood. We've been waiting a long time for this.
Hey, why can't I stop my legs?
What? No! No, come back!
This cracker croaker's got a date in the court of pirate law. You test tube tinker and Talisman.
What?
And then the scurvy dog will hang.
Arr. Arr.
You! After him!
Hey, I brought you Threepwood, and you paid me. We're done here.
We'll just see about that.
Courthouse. Wieso bringen die uns denn vor Gericht? Also bitte. Chapter 4. The Trial and Execution of Guybrush Threepwood.
Threepwood! Having been found guilty of all charges, you'll be taken to the nearest ship and keel-hauled until your ravaged skin hangs in tatters from your bleeding.
Guilty? But I haven't been charged with anything yet.
You haven't? Where's that incompetent prosecutor?
Right here, Your Honor.
Oh, great.
Stan!
Sorry I'm late, Your Eminence, but old Stan had to in flagrante his delicto. And there was a line in the washroom.
Belay your excuses, you sniveling sea weasel, and get on with the charges! I've got grog waiting for me at Club 41!
Of course, Your Immensity. Your Honor, pirates and wenches of the gallery.
Hey, that's us.
This evening I will prove beyond a scintilla of a shadow of a doubt that Guybrush Threepwood is guilty of no fewer than 4 heinous crimes.
I thought there'd be 3.
Firstly, that he did knowingly engage in a bar fight that horribly injured the beloved feline of local pirate elder, Hemlock McGee.
Kurze Pause. Sorry, ich muss noch die Untertitel anmachen.
Secondly, during this self-same fight, Captain Threepwood spilled boiling nacho sauce on the exposed leg of Boatswain Catherine Krebs, hideously scarring one of Flotsam's shapeliest gams. Get him alive! Thirdly, that he did conspire with one Joaquin de Oro to craft and sell counterfeit porcelain power pirates.
All about spreading the bugs!
And finally, that he folded, spindled, and mutilated this previously pristine ex belonging to Flotsam's newest arrival, Killick Hardtack.
What the heck?
Yeah, he did that to me.
Captain Threepwood, having heard the grave charges arrayed against you, how do you plead?
Was sagen wir denn? Wir sind auf jeden Fall unschuldig.
These charges are stupid. And believe me, I know from stupid.
Captain Threepwood, you're out of order!
I'm out of order. You're out of order. The whole mizzen-masted pirate legal system is out of order.
An offended will shut his festering gob before the court shuts it for him!
Do it!
Sorry. I plead 1000% not guilty. Especially that last one about the ex.
Very well. Let it be recorded that the miserably guilty defendant has entered a plea of not guilty. Now, who would you like to represent your pathetic case?
I want a public defender. Can Stan represent me? I guess I represent myself.
Hey, Stan, why don't you represent me? For old time's sake.
You mean those old times when you swindled me out of a ship, stuck me in a coffin for 3 months, scammed my insurance company, and got me involved with high-risk doubloon derivatives?
Yes?
Sorry, kid, nothing personal, but I stand to make a bundle in legal fees off these honked-off Flotsamites. They really don't like you.
Don't you have some sort of public defender?
A public defender? In pirate court?
A maroon.
So that'd be a no then.
Tja, dann bleibt nur noch übrig, dass wir uns selber verteidigen.
I guess I'll represent myself.
Captain Threepwood, are you aware of the old pirate court saying? The pirate who represents himself in court has a soon-to-be keel-hauled fool for a client.
Yes, Your Honor, and I am that fool.
Fine! Your move, counselor!
Here's your briefs, kid.
Witness. K. Hardtack. Charges. Consonant abuse. X-Class. Plaintiff's charge that defendant ruined his perfect good ex is suspect but plausible. Court hopes he is not just making things up. Death by hanging. Witness K. Krebs. Flying crimes and misdemeanors. Discontinuation of Club 41's nacho sauce makes proof of guilty difficult, but court deems it unlikely that some other mix of fluid could have caused Krebs' distinctive burn. Death by corset. H. McGee. Felonious feline frightening. Plaintiff's pussycat seems traumatized by court, has seen far too many crippled pirates miraculously healed by the tonic of a cash settlement. If the kitty moves an inch, this case is over. One ball of yarn, death by mauling. Es hört gar nicht auf. J.D. Oro, counterfeit collectibles. Witness testifying in return for lighter sentence. Court doesn't trust stool parrots. A testimony is only as firm as their last bribe. Sentence confiscation of sextant, death by 8-sided dice. Und wir sind auch noch irgendwie Zeuge. Defendant arrested in possession of a tiny sea sponge, which he insists will cure the pox. Court is skeptical, but has confiscated artifact as a matter of policy. Defendant also in possession of unremarkable wedding ring that will likely be used to defray his funeral costs.
This reminds me of the time I kissed Elaine under the mistletoe, and a rotting corpse fell on me.
Empty nacho plate.
That empty nacho plate is making me hungry. That paralyzed cat is creepy.
Wir dürfen ihn nicht anlangen.
I'm surprised Doro ever fell for that.
Oh, unser Ring. Und das X.
Why is it always an X? Why not T marks the spot?
Pirate code.
Stinkbeard's common laws for common pirates. Laws? Pirates don't need no stinking laws.
Fine, then we'll proceed with the execution.
On the other hand, maybe I could use a few good laws right now.
Können wir die denn lesen? Anscheinend nicht.
Hey, hardtack.
Defense will refrain from addressing the bailiff in open court.
Sorry. Could you read that last bit back for me? Very interesting. I don't even remember saying exsanguinate. No, I'm not questioning your professionalism. It's just that I don't even know the meaning of... Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
Okay.
Aggravated elmistry. What's that?
That's when you waste the court's time with a bunch of pointless questions.
Stinkbeard's common laws for common pirates. Laws? Pirates...
Fine.
On the other...
Okay, da kann man also wirklich nichts lesen. Das sind die Zuschauer. Was haben wir denn da? Painting.
The Left Honorable Justice K.B. Popnecker. Lived on the bench, died under the table. The Right Honorable Justice D.C. Grosscup. 30 convictions, 0 acquittals, no survivors.
Was haben wir denn hier noch? Ach, das ist das.
Hey, Stan.
No fraternizing between the defense and prosecution while court is in session.
If you want a gab, call for a recess.
Tja. Fangen wir doch gleich damit mal an.
I object.
To what?
To this trial. To your hat. To the way my beard's itching. I also object to the way that guy's looking at me. And to this hook. And...
Captain Threepwood, you will cease your foolish distractions before we come down and cease them for you!
Okay, da kann man ihn also ziemlich aufregen. Fox Enraged Judge. Diagram.
Right, where were we?
Looks like there was one whale of a fender bender while the winds were blowing out. That's why I always sail defensively and carry state arm insurance.
Ja. Dann reden wir doch mal mit allen hier.
If it pleases the court, I'd like to call Bailiff Hardtack to the stand.
Bailiff Hardtack! Oh, that's me. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate? I suppose. Bailiff Hardtack, could you tell the court about your claim against Guybrush Threepwood? Well, back on Spinner Cay, I was getting ready to bury me modest chest of treasures, you see. My collection of spaghetti strainers, my silver paprika shaker, and so on. When all of a sudden this Threepwood bloke runs up to me, waving his arms and telling me to look out for a three-headed monkey that's right behind me. Well, naturally, I turned and looked, but there was nothing there. When I regained my composure, Threepwood was nowhere to be found. And worst of all... Yes? He dug up my perfectly good ex. It's ruined now.
Oh, come on.
He's all yours, buddy.
Aber er hat ja überhaupt nicht uns gesehen, dass wir das waren. Hätte ja jeder sein können.
This whole story about your ex is a big fat lie, isn't it?
No, sir.
Come on, you're lying. Admit it.
No, sir.
Come on.
Oh, you got me, sir.
But why?
Well, I didn't have anything else to do after you killed me boss and left me without a job. Oh, I could have charged you with that instead. Oh.
Your Honor, I move for a mistrial.
Granted! Bailiff Hardtack, as punishment for wasting this court's time, you will be compelled to wear Lizzing's wig of foppery until such time as I am no longer tempted to gavel you into a fine paste!
Ooh, it's delightful.
Einen Punkt haben wir damit erledigt.
I'd like to call Bosun Catherine Krebs to the stand.
Catherine Krebs! Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
Aye.
Bosun Krebs, could you tell the court what happened on that fateful day?
I was minding my own business at Club 41 with a mug full of grog and some zesty nachos, when all of a sudden that blindfolded Jasper barreled into me, knocked me nacho sauce into me lap, and gave me this disfiguring scar.
Hachi-machi!
Aye, that takes me back.
Ooh.
Bailiff, supply the prosecutor and the defendant with sketches of the burns for their briefs!
Aye, aye, Your Honor. Lots of luck, kid.
Icky. Hard to believe that nacho sauce could do that.
Ja. Sieht aus wie ein Totenkopf.
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Da können wir nichts sagen.
I better keep these court papers to myself. You're lying about this whole nacho business, aren't you?
Nay, are you lying about being a mighty pirate?
I'll ask the questions here.
Ja, nochmal funktioniert wird es nicht.
Come on, you're lying. Admit it.
No! Objection, Your Honor. Defense is badgering the witness.
Knock it off, Threepwood!
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Dann suchen wir doch gleich mal den nächsten.
Your Honor, I'd like to approach the bench.
Denied! No one approaches my bench!
Your Honor, I'd like to request a change of venue.
Where to?
Oh, how about back at your place? Just you, me, a jug of grog, a loaf of bread, and some scandalous legal briefs.
Captain Threepwood will terminate his clumsy and off-putting attempts to seduce this court at once!
Make me uncomfortable,
And Skippy!
Können wir da irgendwas machen, während er so einen Anfall hat?
Right! Where were we?
I have no more questions for this witness, Your Honor.
You may step down, Bosun Krebs.
I'd like to call Joaquin Jacinto de Meara Alfonso de Oro to the stand.
Joaquin de Oro! Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
See? Senor de Oro.
Captain Doro.
Yes, of course. Why are you here today?
I was recently arrested for trying to sell a counterfeit Dark Ninja Dave porcelain power pirate figurine. A counterfeit figurine crafted by Guybrush Threepwood.
Actually, that wasn't so surprising.
Your witness, counselor.
Ja, damit hat er ja fast recht, ne?
Just a moment, Your Honor. So you claim that I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, created this stunningly realistic counterfeit porcelain power pirate figure.
See?
How can you be so sure?
Because it was made from one of my extra pink pajamas Pierre porcelain power pirate figures. One that disappeared right after you visited me. You see? It's got my name stamped right there on the bottom of its foot. Huh.
Well, what do you know?
Also, that so-called killer karate katana is actually a cheap porcelain grogatini sword from Club 41. And I know for a fact that you are the only person to order a grogatini that day. Ha!
Okay, enough with the power pirate, okay? I'd like the witness to hold this mystical sponge for a few seconds.
Objection, relevance.
Come to think of it, there isn't any.
Move it along, counselor!
I'd like to direct the witness's attention to this nacho plate.
Objection, relevance.
That piece of evidence has no bearing in this case, Threepwood!
Ach was.
If it would please the court, I'd like the witness to hold this allegedly paralyzed cat.
Objection, relevance.
That piece of evidence has no bearing in this case, Threepwood!
I'd like the witness to give their expert appraisal of this ring.
Objection, relevance.
That piece of evidence has no bearing in this case, Threepwood!
Ja, auf jeden Fall können wir alles irgendwie ansprechen lassen. Vielleicht auch den Pirate Code.
Aggravated elmistry? What's that?
That's when you waste the court's time!
Ah, okay.
I'm not crossing her again. She's prickly.
Was können wir jetzt hier noch machen mit dem Zeug, was hier rumhängt?
Looks like there was one whale. That's why I always... this reminds me of the time I kissed...
Ist also nichts Vernünftiges.
the Right Honorable Justice D.C.
The
nacho sauce? Bah! I bet she got burned by the devilish stuff that's oozing out of this.
I have no more questions for this witness, Your Honor.
You may step down, Mr. D'Oro.
That's Captain D'Oro.
Das ist also schon schwieriger. Mal gucken, was der nächste hat.
I'd like to call Hemlock McGee to the stand.
Hemlock McGee!
What's that? Oh.
And do you swear on Blackbeard's...
Yeah. Listen, Pinky. I knew Blackbeard back when he was blotchy black peach fuzz. Just let me at him.
Ensign McGee, it's your contention that Captain Threepwood injured your cat.
Injured? He practically crushed him. Hit him right in the puss with a stuffed manatee head he did.
And how is your cat today?
See for yourself. The poor dear's paralyzed with fear. I have to feed her through a tube. Oh, my poor Miss Pretty Whiskers. Oh, my poor little Pretty.
Pretty Whiskers?
Your witness, kid.
Jump, girl. Go to your master.
Pretty Whiskers.
Captain Threepwood, quit tormenting Ensign McGee's cat and get on with your case! Assuming you have one.
I'd like the witness to hold this mystical sponge for a few seconds.
Objection, relevance.
Well, it could cure the witness of their pox.
That may be, but it has no relevance to the witness's case!
Okay, wie können wir das jetzt machen? Katze, ich kann die ja nicht mit kombinieren mit irgendwas.
I'd like to direct the witness's attention to this nacho plate.
Objection, relevance.
That piece of evidence has no bearing in this case, Threepwood!
This whole cat thing is a scam to get back at me for getting you kicked out of Club 41, isn't it?
How can you look at my sad little pussycat and call me a liar? Oh, just look at her.
Oh.
Ja, er ist ein Lügner.
Admit it. You're nothing but a no-good, no-legged, stinky liar.
Objection, defense is mocking my client's disability.
Sustained! The defense will refrain from insulting the witness's pungent body odor.
I have no more questions for this witness, Your Honor.
You may step down, Ensign McGee.
Also irgendwie müssen wir die Katze wieder zum Laufen bekommen.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, to the stand.
Guybrush Threepwood!
I'm right here.
Oh, right. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
Ooh, what's this log made of? Calf leather? You just can't find craftsmanship like this these days. Oh, I do. Captain Sheepgood. Threepwood. Ah, yes. Shreveport. Threepwood. Greensleeves. Threepwood. Treebeard. Threep. Sleep. Wood. Stack.
Objection, defense is stalling.
The defense will get on with it, or the court will order his name legally changed to Captain Guts for Garters.
Jo, ganz schön enraged hier.
Right, where were we?
Ja, wir können vielleicht irgendwas machen, während der da diesen Anfall hat.
Better get Elaine's ring back or there'll be matrimonial heck to pay. I better get my name cleared so I can get back the sponge and get busy curing Elaine and everyone else of the pox. I'm surprised Doro ever fell for that. That empty nacho plate is making me hungry.
Tjo, Okay, wir müssen uns also was überlegen. Wir können ja nochmal in den Zeugenstand selber gehen und dann für Recess mal eine kleine Pause einlegen. Und ich würde sagen, das machen wir auch jetzt hier. Machen wir diese Stelle also lieber erstmal ein kleines Päuschen und ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Wir sehen uns das nächste Mal.